Welcome back. Ghost guns are a topic of concern in Maryland right now, and some say the technology behind them is outpacing government action to keep them in check. 11 TV Hill contributor Tommy Clark digs into that topic and finds out some alarming numbers for TV Hill.
The steps to acquire a ghost gun are simple, a process that some delegates here say is dangerous.
We see what the trends are, and it's too disturbing not to cut it off at the supply chain level.
That's why a ghost gun bill is priority this session. The current piece of legislation awaiting a hearing date would change the definition of a firearm to include an unfinished frame or receiver. First, banning the sale, receipt, and transfer of parts used to make the guns before an outright ban is put in place in 2023. Delegate Leslie J. Lopez is a survivor of a school shooting. She spoke on the topic at a recent virtual press conference, joined by leaders like Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosh.
We can no longer tolerate the fiction that these components should not be defined as regulated firearms.
It seems like every day I turn on the news and I see kids experiencing something similar to what I experienced.
Most recently at Magruder High School, where a teen allegedly shot another student inside the school using a ghost gun, leading to recent rallies of support for the outright ban. Lopez wanted to take the matter into her own hands, literally. She bought a ghost gun kit online. No serial number, virtually impossible to trace.
So this right now is just an expensive paperweight, just a piece of plastic. But you'll see that there are certain kind of indentations on there. And if you put this inside of a jig, which they give you, it's like a little box that keeps it steady, and you drill holes in those places, then it would become an AR-15.
The ghost gun bill would target criminals who take advantage of that ease.
There's hardly a day that goes by in our state where we don't get some type of report of a ghost gun being used for some type of violent crime or just being seized by police.
WBAL-TV found out the numbers. In 2021, Baltimore City seized 52 ghost guns as evidence in incidents, while 69 were directly linked to other acts of violence. Baltimore County started tracking ghost guns in April 2020, inspecting 23 that year, 76 in 2021, and 3 already in the new year. Anne Arundel County seized 36 in 2020. That went up to 86 in 2021. Some counties, like Hartford, could not provide a specific number for ghost guns recovered.
All of those statistics and all of those data points show a really startling trend.
Those pushing back to the bill say it's unconstitutional. WBAL-TV reached out to the Maryland State Rifle and Pistol Association and did not hear back. The group told Washington, D.C.'s NBC News 4 in a statement the ban would, quote, criminalize a normal behavior in a hobby industry based on the illegal activities of a small percentage of the population.
Obviously, anytime you do bills that have to do with guns, it's an emotional issue, and people tend to get very heated when they think that you're trying to take away what they believe is a right. And so we're sensitive to that, and we've tried to be as reasonable as possible.
If passed, the bill would go into effect in January of 2023.
All right, so Tommy is joining us now. A great piece there, and I guess at the risk of simplifying this, it's almost like Lego pieces where you can modify these guns and really make whatever you want, yeah?
That's right, and that's the scary part with this, is what we're told is that you can buy these pieces very easily and then put them together and you have an AR-15 in your hand. And even scarier maybe is that then you can take it apart and it's untraceable. No one would ever know that you had that weapon, Jason.
Yeah, and just to be clear, I could pull up a laptop right now, have my credit card ready, put in my information. As easy as that, a ghost gun comes to my front door?
That's right, just easy like that. You don't have to provide anything other than your name and an address to send it to. You don't have to provide your age, a criminal background check, anything along those lines. The delegate we spoke with says that she got that weapon 80% complete, and it came with the other part to put it together and then have an AR-15. Jason?
Yeah, we haven't heard the last of all this. This is contributor Tommy Clark. Thank you this morning.